As Naruto opens the door and finds himself face to face with Itachi, he realizes that he looks just like Sasuke and has the Sharingan as well. Meanwhile, Sasuke is running through the streets, desperate to find Itachi. While running, he reminisces on his past. When he was younger, Sasuke had always looked up to his brother. One morning, he had asked Itachi to help him with his shuriken training, only for Itachi to brush him off. Sasuke then asked his father why Itachi never had time for him. His father told Sasuke that Itachi was very closed off and distant, and that not even he knew his own son very well. Sasuke's mother then gave Sasuke his lunch, and Sasuke headed off to the academy. On the way there, he came across a relative of his, who mentioned that by his age, Itachi had already awakened his Sharingan and had become a genin. Sasuke was initially put down, but his uncle, Taiki, assured him that in time, he would be a great shinobi as well, for he is an Uchiha like his brother. After school, Sasuke rushed home, fearing he was late as the sun had already set. Sasuke then noticed the bodies of his relatives littered across the streets, with blood, shuriken, and kunai on the walls and doors. Fearful, Sasuke rushed home, only to find his parents dead. Realizing it was Itachi who was responsible, Sasuke demanded to know why he had slaughtered their entire clan. Itachi claimed that he had murdered everyone to test his strength. Sasuke ran outside and begged to let him live, to which Itachi stated that he was not even worth killing. He then told Sasuke to live the rest of his life with hatred and vengeance towards him. Back in the present, as Kisame and Itachi contemplate how best to carry Naruto, Sasuke arrives. Kisame is shocked at seeing Sasuke, not only because he looks similar to Itachi, but because he too possesses the Sharingan. Itachi tells him that Sasuke is his younger brother, which Kisame finds funny as he had believed that Itachi had murdered every single Uchiha. Sasuke tells Itachi that he has been living this entire time with hatred in his heart, his only purpose in life to kill Itachi. Sasuke then rushes at Itachi with his Chidori. Uninterested in their quarrel, Itachi easily stops the attack. To try and help Sasuke, Naruto uses the nine-tailed demon fox's chakra in an attempt to summon a toad, though Kisame uses his blade to absorb and devour the chakra. As Kisame prepares to attack Naruto, a toad arrives to block it, followed by Jiraiya. Kisame's would-be fatal attack is blocked by Gamma, and Jiraiya tells the two Akatsuki members that cheap tricks, like putting a young woman under genjutsu, would never work on him. Standing to his feet again, Sasuke tells Naruto to stay out of his own fight, but is easily beaten down by Itachi, who tells his brother that he is still too weak and he still hasn't mustered enough hatred. Deeming it necessary to make him stronger, Itachi activates Tsukuyomi and forces Sasuke to relive his parents' and other clan members' deaths. As Naruto rushes forward to aid his comrade, Kisame prepares to attack him, but Jiraiya uses the summoning, Toad-Mouth Bind technique to stop the two Akatsuki members. The entire area becomes the esophagus of the mountain toad, as Jiraiya explains that they are now trapped. Sasuke is absorbed into the wall, thus being saved from Itachi. Itachi instructs Kisame that it is time to flee, knowing that the only way they can survive this technique is to escape. Itachi uses Amaterasu to burn a hole in the toad's esophagus, allowing them to escape. Jiraiya then seals away the flames, remarking that it is a powerful technique to burn through and allow them to escape. As Jiraiya and Naruto are checking on Sasuke, Guy suddenly appears out of nowhere, and kicks the Sannin in the face with his dynamic entry. He had thought that Naruto and Jiraiya were Itachi and Kisame after using the reflection from his forehead protector to check what was ahead. Naruto thinks back on Sasuke's defeat at Itachi's hands. He resolves to go after Itachi and Kisame for doing that to Sasuke, but is quickly shot down by a more realistic Jiraiya, who tells him that he is nowhere near Itachi and Kisame's league. Naruto learns that Kakashi was also struck with the same technique Itachi used on Sasuke, and Guy mentions that they need a medical specialist to help, not only with Kakashi and Sasuke, but with Lee as well. Jiraiya tells Guy the person he needed was the one whom they were searching for, the healing specialist, queen of slugs and elixirs, legendary Sannin, and failed gambler, Tsunade. Guy decides to take Sasuke back to Konoha, and tells Jiraiya to hurry up and find Tsunade. Naruto adamantly states that they will. Naruto's determination impresses Guy, who bestows upon Naruto a green jumpsuit that Lee wears. On the way to search for Tsunade, Naruto asks about her. Jiraiya tells him that she is one of the legendary Sannin alongside him, and that she is also famous for being a poor gambler. At the same time, Tsunade decides to partake in gambling at Makijitoba, a casino where the big bets are made. Tsunade uses all of her cash, exciting the head gambler as he is aware of her reputation. Meanwhile, Naruto enjoys a day out on the town while Jiraiya does some investigating into Tsunade's whereabouts. Naruto reveals that he has saved up a lot of money and plans to use it during the festival. Jiraiya takes away his savings, advising Naruto that it is for his own benefit, to avoid overspending. Naruto uses his allotted money to enjoy the various food and games at the festival. Having depleted his allowance buying food for himself and Jiraiya, Naruto sets off to find his sensei. Naruto finds Jiraiya in a room with two women drinking sake, infuriated that Jiraiya has spent all of his savings. As he lashes out at Jiraiya, two men enter the room, and Naruto accidentally throws the squid he was holding at the stranger's coat, creating a stain. As the two men begin to cause trouble, Jiraiya advises Naruto to pay attention. Forming a blue sphere of chakra in his hand, Jiraiya hits the man in the stomach and sends him flying away with incredible force. The man then recognizes Jiraiya, and in fear, hands him his wallet. Jiraiya uses some of the money to pay for the stand he accidentally destroyed, and uses the rest to buy balloons and water balloons. Ready to begin their training, Jiraiya gives Naruto a balloon. Jiraiya explains that Naruto must combine his tree climbing practice as well as his water surface walking practice, in order to spin the water inside the balloon. Naruto proudly states that he understands, and thus begins his training. Soon after his training begins, Naruto finds himself unable to make any progress. After asking Jiraiya for tips, Naruto decides he'll master the jutsu in 3 days. Jiraiya doubts the likelihood that Naruto will live up to this promise, explaining that the technique's creator, the 4th Hokage, took 3 years to develop the Rasengan in its current form. He then goes on to explain that popping the water balloon is only one of 3 steps to mastering the technique, and leaves Naruto to resume his training. Over the next 3 days, Naruto practices by himself in the woods, as Jiraiya entertains himself with the women in town. He is unable to find success until he spots the hotel's cat, spinning and bursting his water balloon. Seeing this, Naruto comes up with an idea to burst the water balloon. By keeping it steady in his left hand, he uses his right hand to create chakra, and rotate the water inside the balloon in different directions, until it pops. Although unorthodox as it requires 2 hands instead of 1, Jiraiya states that he has passed the first stage, and that they are moving on to stage 2. The second stage involves bursting the balloon again. However, unlike the first, the second stage involves a rubber ball instead of a water balloon, making it harder to pop. Naruto demands help, but Jiraiya states that Naruto isn't a child anymore and that he must figure things out. As Naruto continues to train over the next several days, Jiraiya tells Naruto to go to town and fetch food for the two of them. While in town, Naruto witnesses a father and a son sharing a popsicle. Naruto asks Jiraiya if he'd be willing to stay and spend the day and help him, but Jiraiya repeats his earlier words and tells Naruto to do things himself. Over the next 3 weeks, Jiraiya leaves Naruto to his own devices and continues to mingle with the townswomen. Feeling immense pain in his arms and still unable to burst the balloon, Naruto decides to hold the balloon in both hands and force chakra into the balloon until it bursts, despite the pain he feels in both hands. Pushing himself to his limit, Naruto manages to cause a hole in the balloon. Although disappointed that he wasn't able to burst it, Naruto is congratulated by Jiraiya. Jiraiya offers a popsicle to Naruto, who accepts it happily. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great day.